issue with our son was that he was not sleeping. He was unwell in the day as well, in the sense of he was not happy. He seemed to have a lot of energy, but he seemed to be really wired. At night he was up every 5-10 minutes. We were absolutely desperate. It was very difficult for work and everything else. And we did go to the GP many times, and we actually had a referral to a pediatrician, an NHS pediatrician, who said that he could not see anything wrong with our son. Obviously, when I took him, he seemed happy. He was running around. He seemed to be, on point with his weight and his height. So nothing apparent seemed to be wrong with him. And we were getting absolutely desperate. We were sure that something is wrong. So anyway, in the end, we've gone back to the GP, and the GP referred us to Dr Tewary.
We've been to the GP several times. Every time kind of getting more desperate each time. We knew there was something wrong with our son, but we wasn't really being taken seriously. Actually, it was quite patronising a few times. The issue is our son is extremely energetic, even though he wasn't sleeping at night, and we knew something was wrong. To a doctor when we went for the consultation, it wasn't clear in those few minutes. So with Dr Tewary, it was a breath of fresh air because he kept an open mind. He really covered everything, everything that we thought was possible. We got referred for very in-depth blood analysis, which he went to on a follow-up appointment, which was fantastic. He went to a lot more detail than you would get with the normal GP. We knew something was wrong. He kept an open mind, really went through everything, and as a result ended up referring us to an ENT specialist. That specialist was fantastic as well. I guess the best thing about Dr Tewary, I'd say, is that it doesn't just end with the consultation. He really wanted to see it through to the end, make sure our son got the best treatment possible, and his problems were solved. So he was following up after the consultations, calling. Our son did end up having surgery. He kept up with that whole process, and also got in touch to reassure us through that process as well.
And apart from being really caring, he was also very thorough. He asked so many questions to make sure that he got to the bottom of the issue, and actually we felt like no question was too silly. Our son is sleeping through the night now, and we're finally feeling normal again, so we couldn't really recommend him more.
No, for our son, I think if we kept listening to the GP, his problems would have just got worse and worse, and it would have really affected his early life. Now we can sleep at night knowing that he's not going to have those issues anymore, and it's not going to affect him when he gets to school, when he gets to more important milestones of his life.
Because eventually he would have ended up with the operation anyway, but it would have probably been a lot later, and his life and our life would have been affected as well.